First is access to good education. When this nation made 12 years of public education
And by the way, one thing to keep clear, when he says good education, he means throwing more money at it. And if throwing more money at education was obviously the most effective way of doing it, then Washington, D.C. and Detroit would have the best graduation rates in the country. In Detroit, you have more of a chance of ending up in prison than graduating high school. It's true. So more money doesn't equal more effective. Look at Catholic schools. In New York City, for example, private Catholic schools. No one would think that nuns would be well, actually, they have better graduation rates, better literacy rates, better all standardized testing, and they have larger classrooms and they have a lower budget. Throwing money at it doesn't help.
Yeah, and if it did, we'd have great schools everywhere because we've been throwing money at it for the last 40 years.
Yeah, throwing money at it like mayors throw money at Kamala Harris.
Just spend more money on it. We've heard that over and over and over.
Goes to school, not daycare. They're far more likely to graduate from high school and go to college.
The thing after high school.
Now, is that because they're in school, or is that because kids who are in school earlier, especially now if it's elective, right? I was in Little Learners 2 times a week at 3 years old. It's because you have parents who are involved in the rearing of those children, right?
No, that's the thing. It's parents.
You could also say kids who watch Baby Einstein are more likely to go to college. It's not because of Baby Einstein. I watched that. I didn't learn It's because the parents are involved.
Any country that out-educates us is going to outcompete us.
Well,
that's not true.
Should
education
be deeply involved
better.
in leading this effort. Thank you.
Not longer.
Second thing.
Hey, and we'll fund the education
we need
with the
American
tax dollars we take from businesses.
Access to quality, affordable
That's like the fifth time you've taken them,
If you could pick, okay, in this country, what do you think would make this country more internationally competitive? Okay, 100 business owners, people who've created a business that's been moderately successful. Right, let's just take 100 successful businesses, ones that don't go bankrupt. They could be medium to large, small to large. Right, take your pick. 100 business owners who create it from the ground up, or 100 gender studies degrees,
high quality care,
or 100 degrees in any subject in college. It's not a guarantee of success. And I say this: I graduated at 16 years old, so I graduated younger. I did far fewer years of schooling, and we had better schools in Canada. You know why? Because I was allowed to go to any public school my parents were willing to drive me to.
You know what they're not talking about? Is the change in the curriculums and whether we're focusing on things that really matter.
Yeah.
Well, and by the way, the more money that they give to educate for universities and for pre-K education and schools. By the way, teachers' unions money is in this as well, if you look at it.
Yep.
This comes with strings. Critical race theory, all of the things that we say about
doing
gender,
away with certain kinds of math and
kinds of
physics
it, yeah.
because they're racist.
Participation in sports for everybody, whatever they say they are. Right? All of that stuff comes with this.
I mean, as a Chinese person, I definitely agree with having less Americans know math. I mean, it's called solidifying your market share.
Yeah. Locking in those gains.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.